Ross from Cultaholic.com, you are me sexual wankfans, and welcome to all of the WTF moments from what was a great episode of Smack Diddly Down Live. There was great grappletons to be had, storylines were developed, and most importantly of all, Becky Lynch wasn't really a heel, but she was kind of, but not really, and that's the crucial thing.
Yep, I wrong, yep, I wrong.
So we kick things off with that useless wank rag Byron Saxton, because when the New Day appeared, he claimed there's a 96% chance he will lose all emotional control. You're telling me that Byron Saxton has more emotions other than giddy? He could have fooled me. CFH, Matthew Portelli, Cody Salden, thank you very much for spreading the good name of Cultaholic throughout the WWE universe. Next time you go to a show, write our name on a bit of paper. A big bit so people can see.
Tea time. Tea time. Tea time.
He came back, and he was dressed like Name Redacted from Name Redacted with the same plastic scepter that Name Redacted from Name Redacted used to use back in the day. Production values there, WWE. And anyway, why was King Booker out there when the only thing tying that segment to Booker T was the 5 WCW championships Booker T won? Booker T won those belts, not that numpty there. Dun 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 dun. WWE Hall of Fame class of 2013, Mick Foley, Bob Backlund, Bruno Sammartino, Trish Stratus and Booker T. No King Booker in sight, Kevin. Now as me, the catchphrase King Ross Twaddell from Cultaholic.com proves every single week, me and the Name Redacted from Name Redacted are two completely different people altogether. So King Booker and Booker T, they follow that same pattern.
Tea time.
Brace yourself for my world-renowned impression of Booker T. There's only one man who should be in the five-time Championship Club. Now I know this isn't really a WTF moment when you look at the absolute state of the bloke in 2018, but the fact that Booker T used to count to 5 every single pissing week on television and he can't do these days is a WTF moment. And next up we have the fact that the Colons were having what I believe is their first televised match together since the Money in the Bank pre-show in 2017. Never mind somebody spanking me and me thinking they were dead, somebody might as well crawl up there like bastard Lemmy Winks and start living up there, because that appearance there is just so heavy in the WTF. DeBar get their Twitter promoted, so do the Colognes, but as for the Good Brothers, they don't, and I don't know why. Why would Kevin Dunn hate the Good Brothers? The Good Brothers are an absolute hoot, even if they have been put like absolute hot garbage since arriving in WWE way back when. I know why. It's because he wasn't wearing his glasses the first time he watched New Japan Pro Wrestling, and that their famous logo first appeared on his screen. What he thought was Beaver Club turned into Bullet Club when he put his glasses back on, and he was very disappointed. Kevin, what's he like? Really funny, that, wasn't it? Made a grave mistake, Corey. Here's a direct quote from Corey Graves. Primo and Epico have always been a force to be reckoned with within the tag team division. Come on, Corey. Really? You can't be serious, man, Corey. The Colons are as much of a force as an asthmatic cough. Made a grave mistake, Corey. Here's another direct quote from Corey Graves. We want to extend our thanks to The Score for their song Glory, which is an official theme for WWE Extreme Rules. Corey Graves, man, how it says Hell in a Cell right there, man. More bollocks like this, and I'll stick you in a padded one. So next up we have Jeff Hardy, who became famous for jumping off really high things just about 20 years ago in WWE, claiming that Randy Orton's recent attacks on his sorry arse has caused him to lose all rational thought in his mind. And Randall has also made Jeff, who of course has been famed for jumping off really high things for just about 20 years in WWE now, believe he can fly. Jeff, just admit it, man. You've been off your tits since day one, man. Jeff, you tell me what rational thought went into you jumping off that ladder at WrestleMania 2000. I bet during that jump at WrestleMania 2000, you could believe you could fly as well, you mad bastard. Randy's done none of this. You're just off your tits.
Yep, I wrong, yep, I wrong.
So we're watching a replay of Jeff Hardy trying to kill himself for just about the millionth time in recent weeks on last week's SmackDown Live, where he jumped off a set of crates, through a table, through Randy Orton, onto the floor, and Byron Saxton has to pipe up to say he's not quite sure if he's seen this kind of Jeff Hardy before. Again, this is the same Jeff Hardy who has become famed over the past 2 decades for jumping off way higher things than those crates there, and Byron Saxton still confused. Why do they believe we forget all of these things?
Yep, I wrong, yep, I wrong.
So apparently, according to Byron Saxton, Naomi suffered a victory to Peyton Royce last week on SmackDown Live, and that's just the exact opposite of what he was supposed to say. How can a man in that position for that long get something so wrong? I'll tell you why. Because he's crap. How bloody contrived was the finish of that match there, mate? Peyton bloody Royce missing a cue like a pelican down the snooker horse as Naomi had to stand there like that, like a sitting shrimp on the bloody Barbie for way too long. Aye, Peyton went missing for a bit, so the finish of that match suffered for it. And now it's time for this.
Wankety wank, wankety wank, wankety wank, wankety wank. Wankety wank, wankety wank, wankety wank.
Hello and welcome to Wankety Wank, the section of WTF Moments that you know how it works by now. Thank you very much to Daniel Wilson for pointing out something that I have no idea if it's actually true or not. So let me get this straight. We have Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella watching Daniel Bryan, who is watching Brie Bella. I know these backstage bits where you watch television for impossible angles are nonsensical at best, but that's just taking the piss and rubbing our faces in the piss. Do you like the taste of piss? Why am I asking that? Why the hell does WWE superstar Andrade Cien Almas need 2 jobs? Now is that poster there just a coinky dink, or does every single WWE backstage area have that thing there telling their superstars to not only work safe, but to keep their promise to those who count on them? Now even though that poster there is clearly for some construction work or something like that, I think it's a really good mantra for every single WWE superstar to follow. And hey look, it's real man's man William Regal's Asian cousin. Dun 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 dun. Oh, Kevin! How many pissing times have we been through this now, Kevin? Charlotte Flair, 1-time NXT Women's Champion, 1-time Divas Champion, 4-time Raw Women's Champion, and now a 2-time SmackDown Live Women's Champion. All that added up is 8, and don't you dare tell me that he's not counting NXT, because he was pulling this same bollocks before she won that championship at SummerSlam a week past Sunday.
Yep, I wrong, yep, I wrong.
It's 8 times she's won it, Byron, not 7. Kevin, done. Yeah. Made a grave mistake, Corey. It's 8, Corey, not 7. Or is it actually 7 and not 8? I would say it was 7, but Kevin Dunn, he set the beaver among the patrons here, but my mind is battered more than it normally would, because let me tell you, last night I had a horrible dream. There I was given 5 puppies by a random stranger to take care of. Then that random stranger knifed those puppies to death right in front of my face. Then I'm walking down a beach and I am murdered. 5 times. I come back to life, I'm murdered again. For 5 times. I can't believe it happened. When I woke up, I couldn't believe I was still alive, and it's really affected me. I could have really done without this bollocks today, Kevin. Help!
Yep, I wrong, yep, I wrong.
Is that jingle starting to annoy you yet? If it is, let me know so I can kill it at the source, which is me. Oh. Anyway, Byron Saxton claimed that if Carmella lost that championship match to Charlotte Flair last night, then in terms of a championship shot in the future, she would have to go all the way to the back of the queue, and I'm just wondering how you can say such a thing when there's a rogue big dog on the loose on Monday Night Raw who's had more opportunities at the Universal Championship this year than some humans get at life. So to the main event we go. Charlotte Flair defeats Carmella. Out comes Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch lays out Charlotte Flair. Becky Lynch calls Charlotte Flair a bish. Becky Lynch then picks up what I believe to be her SmackDown Live Women's Championship. She hoists it above her head. The adulation from the fans reigns in. She's allowed to take that adulation, which to me signifies that WWE scrapped fully heel Becky Lynch in favour of a no-nonsense Irish-lass kicking machine. So first we have WWE's official YouTube channel taking out every single heelish line from Becky Lynch's promo from last week's SmackDown Live, and now we have this segment where the crowd was allowed to be showcased and have their voices heard. I reckon WWE have admitted their error and have backtracked, and they never do this, so please grab Tubi's channel before Vince McMahon kills you in your sleep. The end is nigh, the end is nigh, time to run away, the end is nigh. And that's it for all the WTF moments from last night's SmackDown Live. Thank you very much for being a sexual wank visit once again. I really appreciate it. Turn around right now, I'm just behind you.
Hello, I'm Adam Pachisi from Cultaholic.com, and as you may be aware, we beat the WrestleTwats in our SummerSlam predictions contest. As you may also be aware, this means that all 3 members of the WrestleTalk team have to perform a live lip-sync concert at the Wrestling MediaCon in Manchester. I can't wait.
On top of the Cultaholic vs WrestleTalk live show, there's also live wrestling from Impact, Rev Pro, NJPW, and Defiant, as well as live panels involving the likes of Dave Meltzer, Colt Cabana, Sean Walton, and a whole range of incredible guests.
Tickets are available now from WrestlingMediaCon.com. Ollie Davis, I hate you.
If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at RossOnWrestling. If you like what we do here at Cultaholic.com, it's patreon.com/Cultaholic for any donations you can afford to pass our way. But most importantly of all, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and follow us everywhere and join us everywhere.